him.
Sure, against the Wizards. Let's go into the first quarter here. Kuminga, though, gets it in transition. This is what you want to see, that athleticism on display here.
I mean, we knew that was there, but it's the smiles. We should have done a tracker of how many times he was smiling on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Evil smile, by the way.
Joy for him. And then Kuminga bringing the energy here off the steal. Oh, nice pass. And then for the slam.
The Wizards weren't smiling when they saw they had to wear those jerseys again.
The athleticism. Later in the third here, Kuminga catches it in the corner, knocks down the triple. A few months back, Hawks fan Boozy shared a tweet with Kuminga. If the Warriors don't want him, the Hawks will take him. Well, the Hawks did. 27 points off the bench, and the Hawks get the win here as Kuminga steals the show. And the joy, right? That's probably that's the most important thing besides the bench points here. Mark, what did you think?
Ansi Saleh. Do you know who that is?
Ansi Saleh.
Ansi before Saleh.
He's the general manager of Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, whoops, Lord. I thought we were going Latin.
He worked for the Warriors from 2022 to 25 and just got the GM job. So he had an inside track on what Kuminga could be for them. And Kuminga, as you said, I haven't seen him smile that much since his days with the G League Ignite. I expect him to take off. Quinn Snyder, I thought, did an outstanding job getting the most out of Jalen Johnson after he spent basically his first 2 years in the G League, and I expect him to get the same. Me and Malika might differ on this. I feel like there were some groans in the Bay Area over this, but Warriors fans will probably say, all right, let's see if he could do this for a string of games, because Kuminga will give you that punch, and maybe the next game.
It's an interesting situation here. So Jalen Johnson, who's probably contender for All-NBA, he gets hurt in the first quarter of this game. Hip injury. Hopefully he's okay, but might miss some time. That opens the door for an extra minutes for Kuminga, who plays basically the same position. I would not be surprised if Kuminga now goes into the starting lineup if Jalen Johnson misses some time. And so after everything that's happened to Jonathan Kuminga this year and over the last couple of years, he's finally back from injury, and he gets this remarkable opportunity. They need him. The Hawks are not tanking. They are trying to win. They don't have their draft pick. They now need some scoring, and this could be Kuminga's time here to show his value to not only the Hawks, but to other teams in the league.
In other words, Wendy and Mark, to me, this was a perfectly petty performance. Perfectly petty performance. Now, mind you, for a debut, typically it's not that great with the Atlanta Hawks, right? He had the best debut. I'm saying just contextually, this is the best debut since 2002. He had 27 points. Prior to that, that player scored like 32. So they've been waiting for someone that is excited to be here, that wants to perform. And then on top of it, the reason why I say, look at this, like the dap
Look
ups,
at that smile.
the smile.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that in a while.
How many teeth are there after like all 32 or whatever, how many, all 24 were showing? It was not just what he did, it was how he did it. 3 for 4 from 3, multiple dunks, athleticism on display, comfortable.
And they run.
I see why some maybe Golden State Warriors fans will be like, oh.
This was Jonathan Kuminga. This is the potential that he always had. This is the flashes that he's always shown. And it is great to see a player who has that, to be able to put that on display. Good for Jonathan Kuminga. We are super glad to see him back on the floor.
On the fold. What are you guys seeing out of Kuminga as Perk takes a little seat back? We'll start with you, Channing.
I think we all kind of knew he was going to do this, right? Like, for instance, Channing Frye in Portland was not the Channing Frye in Phoenix.
Motherfucker, are you talking about yourself in third person?
Yeah.
Shump,
Yes, I am.
Shump has entered the chat.
Look, here, Nate McMillan was like, Channing, we don't shoot threes. We don't play this way. And I was like, well, this isn't who I am. And he was like, well, you're playing behind LaMarcus Aldridge, Joe Prisbilla, those kind of guys. And then I get the opportunity to be myself in Phoenix. And
Hang on, pause. I apologize. The man said it was his mom. You went to the same church as his mom.
Oh, tell my pop, what church was that? Tell me about it.
It must be the same church that you go to. That's
No,
my
I
bad.
know what I'm
That's
saying. Okay,
Texas Baptist.
Texas Baptist, Southern Houston,
keeping me
Church of the Trinity Child.
Right now, I belong to Lighthouse Baptist Church, Lighthouse Church by Pastor Keon over there. And you know what I'm saying? First Lady Shawnee. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lighthouse.
That is amazing. Okay, continue, Jenny. I had to correct that.
But, like, Kuminga's getting a chance to just play and flourish. There's no, like, obviously Jalen Johnson is the star, is the face of that team, but he's coming in playing with free money now. It's like there's no expectations. They're saying, show us what you can do, and that team is galvanizing behind him because they're mid again. And so it's
They're
like
20. He's averaging 21, 7, and 3. Sheesh.
dude, he's balling. We all knew he could score. It's just a matter of like the winning part, right? And if you're on Golden State, they want to win a certain way. And if you're on Atlanta, they're like, show us what you could do. It's a very different attitude.
Rich, you want to dive in before Perk does? Stop laughing at that comment.
No. Again, we know who Kuminga is. He just didn't fit with the system. Russell Westbrook is a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest point guards of all time. The team didn't fit when it was him, LeBron, and AD. It just didn't match. It's not to diminish one or the other. Kuminga just didn't fit with the motion style offense that they are running. He wanted to be X, and it just didn't match. It was a clash of that. Like, you don't think Steve Kerr wants to win? We've talked about all the championships. It wasn't an acceptance of a role. He outgrew his role, but Steph was still the focal point. He's going to average 20. He might go on and be an all-star. He might be a multiple-time all-star. But it's not all on him, and it's not all on the Warriors. It just didn't match up. Simple.
Turnover. Golden State fumbled the football. Golden State Steve Kerr fumbled the football.
So you know zero responsibility to the player?
Hold on. Because you know why? What is Golden State doing right now?
Dealing with injuries.
No,
Trying to figure out what Porzingis has?
They're tanking. They are quietly tanking. But they're tanking in the right way by holding Steph out because there's no reason to bring Steph back. And so what they're doing is they're letting their guys play to basically see what they have in audition. Correct?
Correct.
Steph, they're not holding Steph out. Steph is actually not healthy. He stood up the entire Laker game.
He's not rushing to come back either. This is only 24, 25 games left in the regular season.
I don't think you can rush a runner's knee injury.
Yes.
Yeah,
He stood up the Perk. Wait, slow down. Just Perk. Wait, slow down. He stood up the whole game. We can say that they're trying to lose, and I agree. There's a bunch of guys that are auditioning, that are playing well. You look at Pajimski, he's played well. All of these guys, Pat Spencer has upped what his opportunity has been. They've done a great job. Like Santos, all of these guys are doing a great job. Steph isn't healthy.
I'm with that, Richard. I'm not questioning the legitimacy of his health. What I'm telling you is that if they were in the playoffs, we will be having reports on when he possibly could return. What I'm saying is, listen, hear me out. This is not a Steph conversation. This is a Jonathan Kuminga conversation. Because my thing is they gave up on this man too soon. Too soon. Not only did we know, us four, the road tripping family, knew that Jonathan Kuminga had a high ceiling. Steph Curry knew it. Draymond Green knew it. Jimmy Butler knew it, right? The only person who didn't believe was Steve Kerr. So when you think about all the legendary coaches, a la Greg Popovich, Rick Carlisle, all of these guys had to adjust to the new generation. All I'm saying is that you couldn't find a way to be a dog whisperer in the NBA, to be able to get on the same page, wrap your arm around Jonathan Kuminga, make him feel loved, in order to make him and y'all get on the same page so that you can have one of the most athletic guys in the league fit your system or just a little bit to get the best out of him. It makes no sense at all.
Okay, now say it from a player's perspective. Like, what could Kuminga have done better? Because I heard.
Perk said, I don't know.
I'll answer that. Answer that.
He did 100. So 100% of that was all Steve Kerr, because Draymond had no impact on Kuminga. Like, Steph had no impact. What they were trying. So that's what I'm saying. I have no problem with the blame pie and it being split in certain. But to say that's 100% Steve Kerr and the Warriors dropped the ball.
I didn't give a percentage about nothing.
We're going to move on from this
Thank
conversation,
you.
just from the standpoint to do Jonathan Kuminga justice, because he's playing well with his new team, and I think that's where the focus needs to be. Kuminga with the Atlanta Hawks. The Bucks are on the schedule next for the Hawks on Wednesday in Milwaukee. Last night, Giannis's return from a 15-game absence, and the Bucks got beat down by the Jaylen Brownless Celtics. 108-81. Who wins on Wednesday night? The Hawks revamped with Kuminga or Bucks with Giannis back in the mix?
Man, stop it.
Oh, I'm going. What, Hawks?
The Hawks.
Yeah.
Watching the Bucks last night was gross.